Pacers sporting a good look as they came through the tunnel earlier. We'll see if they look that good when they take their home court shortly. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. And, guys, this is a game we've had circled on our calendars.
Two of the hottest teams in the league. They've been playing terrific of late. I'm looking forward to this one, partner.
Indiana moving the ball around. Outside, Matherin. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves on offense. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The post tandem will be Towns and Reed. MP out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's a Kogi in at the 3 spot. And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. DA, take it away.
Thanks, guys. We've got 2 MVP candidates clashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
Yeah, they're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he. First free throw is good.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
That one misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Matherin against MP. Matherin lays it up and banks it in.
And I love the energy you see from Matherin inside, using his athleticism to win the day.
Reed with a screen on Halliburton. MP, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. This is their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
No, especially with the seasons they were having. They were both top teams.
And he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 9.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
And it's out of bounds, last touch by Edwards. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Indiana. They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
I think Minnesota, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
Now, here's Halliburton. Following the miss by MP, wasted no time on that one. Halliburton's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Quick thinking by Halliburton, sensing the separation immediately and pulling up with confidence.
Here's Caballero and the dunk by MP.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Halliburton passes to Matherin. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Reed with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And that one's good. MP.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Cleveland was phenomenal. He scored 35 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. It's the kind of incredible performance you expect from a star like him, but still fun to watch. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thanks, Kevin. Things are happening for New Orleans and the Pelicans.
Indiana making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. Minnesota leading by 11. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Anthony Edwards. Dillingham is out there with MP. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Saric in at power forward. Pass to Halliburton. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Halliburton against MP. From past the arc. Bring it up for MP. A three. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Now here's Wells. Defense is right there. Pass to Halliburton. Good on the shot. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
MP deciding where to go with it. Lets a floater go. The rebound by Halliburton. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 14-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Collins finds Halliburton. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Saric. And Okogie subbed in for Edwards.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Kane, the pass to Walker. There's the triple. Kane, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Wells, he's checked in for Kane. So he comes up empty at the line. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The three from MP. Timberwolves keep it alive. Second shot opportunity. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Shepard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shepard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get into space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know.
Thank you for being with us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Walker out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Shepard, and it's Halliburton into the 1. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Halliburton looking around. Turner finds Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Offensive rebound. Towns with the bucket.
Yeah, anytime he wants, Towns can be a beast on the offensive boards.
Halliburton outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. MP passes to Okogie. Reed with a screen for MP. From beyond the arc and then some. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Halliburton, that's good.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And he knocks down the first one. And, guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Clock at 4. Here's Shepard. No good on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 16. Shoots from the baseline. MP, no good. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Turner, right wing. Here's Shepard. Edwards defending. Shepard with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. You look at Indiana. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And seeing where Indiana is, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right. Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter. Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Turner. And it's Neesmith in for Halliburton. John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity. And he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
Here's Mathurin. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Great effort from MP. We don't see that a ton from players his age.
For the 3. They get it back. It's stolen by Shepard. And the foul called on MP. That will get it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, the post tandem will be Towns and Reed. Good, he hits again.
Night after night, he has been unbelievable scoring the ball at will.
And if he keeps it up, he's going to be top 5 in single-season 40-point games. That speaks to his unwavering consistency. Here's Turner. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 5th rebound in this one.
Hey, let's go. Move around.
Halliburton against MP. There's 1:59 left here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen on MP. And Tyrese Halliburton heads from deep. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Connects from three-point range.
Nice bucket, MP.
MP's got 45 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
.40 seconds left in the fourth. MP against Halliburton. Good on the triple.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
Now MP. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. MP's got 47 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
To the paint. Outside for Halliburton. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.